Hi everyone, this is my reaction to the 12th and final episode of Itai no wa Iana no de Bogyoryoku ni Kyoku Furishitai to omoimasu. And last episode, the way we ended off, we are very much on the defensive because the guild, the enemy guild, the big bad enemy guild, the Holy Sword guys, they just kind of came knocking at the door and said, hello, you thought we were going to take forever because we had all those, all the weak, unimportant, useless people. No, I came here with just our elites, so have fun with that. And now Maple's trying not to die to pain, and that's where we're at. So, and yeah, by the way, I just finished recording the Konosuba movie reaction right before this, so if I seem a little bit drained and incoherent like I did a little bit ago trying to explain the weaker members of the guild, that would probably be why. At least that's the excuse I'm running with. So let's just get into it and see how this wonderful series comes to an end, and hopefully Maple's okay. Hopefully. I'm sure she will be. She's a tough cookie. She's not defensive build for nothing. So 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, I know the title sequences have to play first. And now we're doing it. Yeah, this is right where we left off, and he just damages Maple, and her health just keeps falling down. Ooh. Doesn't get any easier to watch poor Maple finally taking damage. I mean, it depends. She's got a lot of defense. Hopefully some potions. And she's got that too? That's not true. I mean, maybe to you. But to most people, that's their worst nightmare. Okay, yeah, somebody please go over there and help poor Maple. Cover move. Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, that's a useful thing. Oh no. No. Oh god. Poor Ease is... I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense, but it doesn't work anyway because he's too strong. Defense and bonds. Oof. I mean, not really. This is anime. Our friends are the most important thing. Syrup, please make him sticky for me. Ooh, yeah, that wasn't gonna do anything. Except for maybe buy time. Don't you mean Yui? Just, there's a character named that in the Konosuba movie, so. Ooh. Are we not gonna get an opening? Yeah, I'll be right back. Also look at the screen though. It's technically true, I guess, but just gotta get out. That's all we gotta do. Oh no! No! Not Oboro! You were so young! Wouldn't have to tell me twice. Oh, that's cool. Just fist bump. Oh, and smoke. Just like as always, random attacks. Oh no! We keep losing our party members. This is getting bad. This is what happens when you don't specialize in defense, you filthy casuals. Come on, yeah, shoot him, please. Oh man, this guy is just too OP. This is, what do we do? What's our next plan, guys? Because I think he's about to Excalibur us. Because even Sally can't do anything. You just have to sit there and watch this. It's horrible. At least we can hide behind the shield. That's something we can do. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's check this out. Bringing out the metal. Are we gonna fire our own laser? I think we are. Yeah, let's see if we can take this. Boom! There we go. Yeah, let's see how good your defense is, buddy. It's pretty crazy, but gotta be able to aim. Ah, man, this is so much power. I'll show you the real meaning of pain. Yeah, that has to do damage, surely. But he's probably gonna just brush it off. It's still pretty early in the episode. Definitely did damage, but he's not down. Yeah, I noticed. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Fair enough. It's a terrifying name. Why can't you have the Sword of Suckage instead? He just has so much power just flowing around him. It's concerning, but we got our own aura. Maple's not out yet. She's got her atrocity. Yeah, I hope you're ready for that, because nobody's ever ready for the atrocity. Yeah, just bite him. Swallow him whole. Well, first you gotta grab him. Ow! That was uncalled for. There we go. Gotcha now. Off with his head. And spit it back at his party members. Then toss the corpse up against the wall. Or the remainder of the corpse. Oh, damn! Try just sticking her teeth into him. Yeah, your stout guardian ain't doing you nothing now, is it? Not again. Because that's how it works. Oh, she is hungry. It's been a while since you've eaten that dragon initially, so she's long due for a snack. Poof. Well, time for you, Sally's little rival. Play friend. Oh, that look at her face. I loved it. And she is gone too. This turned around real quick. As expected of the atrocity. And no longer having her waifu pinned down. Which is a real victory here. Praise me more, girls. I know, right? That's pretty bold. That voice, though. That's probably really cute mannerism if she was in a normal form, but it's not here. I'm sorry I died. My bad. Try not to do it again. More things that would definitely be cute in her normal form. She's just gonna stay like that? Please don't stay like that. Fair enough. I can't argue against that, but I just like your normal form better. Luckily, I have a pretty good imagination filter, so I can just picture the normal Maple doing these things. Yeah, no more secrets. That probably opens up new options. Fair enough. 6th is not too bad. Definitely a concern. Just seeing that thing doing these normal things. So weird. That's the goal. Be an inconvenience of the others. That would be cute if real Maple did it. I do like how they're maintaining her mannerisms even through that, even though it's a little creepy. It makes sense, so... it's weird to look at. Oh! I never would have guessed that was in the bushes, would you? Okay, guys, let's murder some more people where this cheery montage music plays. Yeah, I love this music so much. I still remember when it first played. One of my favorite montages. I think it was a fishing thing. Back when the series was at its best, when it was just Maple and Sally. I feel so nostalgic for those days. I should rewatch the earlier episodes. Probably will now that the show's over. Just go back. Well, it's about to be over. I might also check out the source material. Just gonna kill people. It's all good. It's not a bad strategy, honestly, especially if you can do damage. Yeah, Pain's got nothing on Maple. That's not true. She's much more angel than devil. Salty. Someone's complaining a lot. Yeah, she earns a lot of things fair and square. Much to the developers. We'll see about that. I have a certain atrocity that might bite your head off and change that. Because if you guys had enough time, you're out, and at that point, people can just take your orb. Although killing pain more than once would be tricky. We are riding. There's definitely action going on. Of course it is. The members are obviously gotta be doing something. Is that a great idea? Like, I do kind of miss me, so I'll accept it, but is that the best idea? Yeah, there she is. That beautiful red hair and red everything else. She has a lot of red. Get healed by misery. That sounds like a horrible experience. Indeed. Never underestimate me, she's got an amazing outfit. Although Salazar is still better. This really does seem like a fun game. I would love to just jump in and play it. More people. Go do it, Shin. That hammer, though. See what you got. Ah, I'm blinded. Oh yeah, this was a thing he could do, wasn't it? He used that against Kasumi. Ow! But yeah, her fighting is always the funnest to watch. Just flames everywhere. And there she's back to that. But yeah, what are you complaining about? A monster thought to be Maple's heading towards us. Might want to hide behind a rock. Yeah, it's not exactly good news, is it? Yeah, just gotta do your best. There's no I in me. Let's go! Flame Axel! More dead players. Who probably should have been hiding behind something. But there's just more. There's so many. That's the problem. No matter how powerful you are without MP, it ain't worth nothing. Oof, was that explosion Maple? Yep, that was the atrocity. God, it got so close so quickly. Hello, would you like to be my snack? Because I bet you taste spicy. Oh, okay, I did not expect that. Just gonna wipe out everything around us, and so he can savor me. Yeah, just death all over. So I guess you're gonna spare me. Why? Like, why wouldn't she attack there? What's the plan here? I don't think I get it. But why, though? I know they're the good guys, but... Yeah. I don't quite get what they're going for here. But yeah, it's really not bad for them. So they have really nothing to complain about. But why would that be a bad thing? Well, please tell me your plan. Oh, so you want to use them to kill other people? Like them staying alive works with just killing more people? Okay, I guess that's fair enough. But they were pretty low on MP though, so I don't know how... I mean, they probably have backup potions somewhere. And there's pain, inflicting pain. Oof. Will we ever see normal Maple again, I wonder? Oh wow, what does actually this Phantom World do? Oh, that is just terrifying. I guess that's what it does. Oh, all at once. It's gonna sit on them? Oh, that would be unpleasant. It would be a lot more pleasant if it was regular Maple that did it. At that point, it would be reward. Just it's crazy destruction. Although most of those are fake. Just destruction everywhere. What more could you ask for in a game? How do you like the two of us dual wielding hammers each, huh? The total of 4 hammers. That is a blast. Oh, he's back. Little furball. His stupid split sword he loves so much. Everyone doing their best. Some of us are stronger than others. And I should know they would do the classic thing of using the opening song in the episode. Well, Maple, their group kind of went on a bit of a rampage. That voice stands out so much. Maple Tree is always the fault of everything. I don't see the problem. And Sally, you know. We must nerf the Maple more. Why? Yeah, Kanban Musume for the game. Didn't know she was that popular. Wow, even outside the game. Yeah, as a challenge for them, that's great. That's a good idea, actually. Gives us something to strive for. In other words, the do nothing approach. It's a classic, especially in politics. Nobody could ever accurately guess. That'd be something. Possibly. Like, don't bother me, I have my stack. I mean, that's fun too. Yeah, that's adorable. Oh wait, real life? Wow, it exists. I kind of forgot. It really does exist. In third place, that is really impressive. Good job, guys. Yeah, I thought maybe fifth, but yeah, third's great. That's the one drawback. And finally to see real Maple again, who looks incredibly cute wearing that. You made me famous, Sally. I'm a legendary person in a game. I don't need to study. Oh. Want me to help you study? I'm adequate at English. Oh, wow, this is a celebration. Is that like pudding or something? Not sure if that was in the middle. Very nice. But what are you butting about? Oh, they're here too? Did they join the maple tree? Or did we just invite them because we're nice? Probably the latter. It's so weird to see these people just casually hanging out in a maple tree. Couldn't refuse. Right. I'm glad to see me here. I really still want to give me a hug. It's my first time in Enemy Guild, you know, I'm not sure how to act here. Yeah, it's a game, so there's no sides when we're not in events. Can't go against Maple. She doesn't budge. Kampai. Still want to know what that thing is. Pizza looks delicious, though. Okay. Gonna have a little montage here. Maple Tree's fierce battle. I mean, we were there, but I guess it'd be nice to see again. Oh, such nice memories. Wow, it's got the grainy filter on it and everything. Cool. It was not. It was not. It's pretty cool to get and reminisce about it with the people involved. That's a cool idea. 5 digits. So, yeah, that's a lot. And then when we ate pain, good times. Nothing like seeing a flashback to something we saw 5 minutes ago. It's a Naruto style of doing things. Maple's so much cuter when she's not an abomination. Or have a metal arm. Never know, really. A fluff ball occasionally. Rejected. Like, I thought I was just playing the game like anyone would. What's the problem, guys? I didn't know I did anything wrong. It's a tree. It's chopping down. Add it to the maple tree. Oh man, we're all together. Yeah, this was a pretty enjoyable show. I had a lot of fun with it. I enjoyed the first half more, but still, it was an enjoyable show. He's got a little bit of a Maple Sally date there. It's something, I guess. Something. Boom. Just imagine getting hit by their hammer. My god, Maple's smile could cure cancer. 5-digit defense. Dope. Which is, man, that is so hard to read in time. Agreed, me too. Announce a new event. She's cute. I mean, yeah, it's all that matters. Actually, that'd be an interesting idea for an anime. Like, I mean, it's like an anime, but the girl doesn't have very strong defense, but she's just so cute, nobody could bring themselves to hit her, so for all intents and purposes, she has maximum defense. That'd be an interesting idea for a show. It'd be a little bit similar to this in some ways, but yeah, that'd be something. But anyway, that was the 12th and final episode of Itai no wa Iana no de Bogyo Ryoku Gaba Gaba Gugu. And yeah, but this episode, just gonna drink a little bit of water first. Just I'll do that real quick. Okay, now, I'm not sure how much I have to really say about this episode. I mean, it was a pretty adequate as far as finales go. Maple brought out her atrocity, which makes sense. That would be a big help. I mean, it wasn't just the atrocity that helped. It was also the machine god arm beam thing. But the big deal with that is that she dropped her shield in order to properly use it, which is, I guess you could kind of look at that as a really big character progression for Maple, because the entire premise of the show is she's nothing but defense. That's what matters. But when you drop the shield, defense goes out the window and she focuses on offense, which is basically opposite what she usually is. So that is a pretty big deal. Pretty big revelation there that she could just do that. But yeah, she did that, and then she ate him with the atrocity, and then just used it. Like she never got out of it throughout the entire event, because it's pretty limited. It would be a waste to go out of it, so I could not argue against that. It's just, she's cuter the other way, so I liked her the other way, but, you know, I know that's not the priority here, so it's fine. I can accept it. I can begrudgingly accept it. And they just went on a rampage, just with the idea essentially of just kill everyone else, and then, you know, we should do pretty well. I think that was the gist of the plan. Just, it was amazing just, you know, squish and chop and just kill them all. It was great to watch. Maple saving the day. And just seeing all of her do her cutesy Maple mannerisms while looking not remotely cute. It was very unsettling. It was funny though, but weird. I had a lot of mixed emotions on that, honestly. But at that point, all of our stuff is out in the open. There was no real secrecy, so it makes sense to just go on a full frontal attack on everyone that could be a problem. And we did. Because those poor guards were just there, mind their own business, like, huh, something could be in the bushes, let's check it out. Brar! They regretted that pretty quickly, I think. And then we had our montage music, and just the slaughter began. But instead of a one-woman army slaughter we got from Sally, it was just the whole group working together to just annihilate everything. So, I also enjoyed seeing what was her name? Francesca? Something like that? The one blonde girl that's rivals with Sally, sort of. I liked her complaining. That was really cute. It's like, how dare she? Like, that's so cheap and unfair. What's wrong with Maple? That's not okay. Just her little rant there was great. Pain definitely took it better than she did. But we saved Flame Emperors because apparently keeping them alive was to our benefit because they could just kill people for us. I guess that's fine. And personally, I don't think I could bring myself to bite her head off either. You know, because I like me. Yeah, she had her cutesy nature leak a little bit there when she looked at the notification. But it was pretty short-lived. I just love how she transitions from that, the cutesiness to the more serious voice. Just very well done. And I just enjoy seeing her attack as well. Just when it comes to superpowers, one of the ones I think would be really cool to have if I was in any kind of battle-focused world where you had to fight to survive. Fire is really what I would want. Like, well, either fire or ice. I kind of flip-flop on them a little bit. But fire is just so cool. You just, like, whoosh your hand or your sword around and flames come out and burn everything around you. It just looks so cool. And ice is just really cool as well in a more literal sense and beautiful. So, just, yeah, I would really love to have that kind of firepower. So it's a big part of why I enjoy seeing it. So, anything else to say? Just so much destruction. Eventually had a panned still frame montage of battling near the end there, as the music kind of played. And yeah, the devs just decided, you know what? We could nerf Maple some more, but how about we not do that, you know? Because she's having fun. People enjoy Maple's presence. I mean, it's really doing wonders for the popularity of our game. People keep talking about this crazy, broken, lolly fortress flying girl in cool black armor with her waifu Sally, who's also a destructive force. You know, that's brings a lot of attention to the game. Why would we ruin that? And it seems to be kind of pointless to try anyway, because she just pulls more stuff out of nowhere to become strong. So you know what? Let's just leave it how it is. It's great. She's cute. People like her. It's all good. So yeah, I can't really argue with that. It is the classic do-nothing approach, which is very popular in real life when it comes to problems. So yeah, why not? Of course, in real life, they use excuses like, oh, we're taking it day by day, you know? That's the real life phrase you accompany with this kind of thing. So then we got to see a visual of Maple in her fluffy form being played with as a giant ball amongst the lolly duo. That's how you enjoy your free time right there. And then we saw real life at the end, which is good because that exists too. That's probably my biggest complaint with the whole show, is that we didn't see real life very much at all. Because this is not an isekai anime, and if you're gonna have a normal video game playing anime, there's kind of no point unless you have at least a decent amount of real life. Like, I would want maybe a 75% game, 25% real life ratio. 80-20 would be acceptable as well, but just I feel like the 3 to 5% that we got, just, I don't know, I would have liked more, because it just feels like an isekai anime when you don't have enough of the real life. So that's another one of my complaints. Because if you're not gonna utilize it, why even not be an isekai anime, aside from just bragging points like, hey, my anime is not an isekai, aren't I special, guys? Aside from that, there's really not much point. I would have liked stuff maybe like, well, they reference it a little bit to test and stuff, but that's not really utilizing it. Like, I would have liked to have seen some scenes of maybe Maple having to study, and she can't go into the game for a while because of it, and have to hold down the fort until she gets back, you know? They have to do without their super defensive core for a while, because I know they had a little bit of that with Sally, like initially before she even got into the game, but after we got into the game we didn't really have much of that at all. So I feel like that could have been better utilized a bit, you know, more real life conflicts that we have to deal with in a desperate attempt to try to balance real life and gaming life, which is something that's a pretty tricky balance when you are a student. You gotta study and stuff. So I feel like we could have utilized that a bit more. That was probably one of my biggest complaints of the show. But it's not a big deal, because it's not like that's the kind of thing that's weighing on my mind constantly. It's just kind of like, if I want to go into full reviewer mode, that's something I would, you know, talk about. So definitely not a big deal or anything. My biggest complaint is just, I really liked Sally and Maple being together, like that duo. And I hit a button. I even liked it when we expanded it, like, as a family, you know, we have the pets, we had the kids, like those kind of things I was okay with as well. But then we brought in characters like Liz and Kurumo and stuff like that, and I don't know, it just really watered down the real great chemistry dynamic we had between the two of them that I liked, and that really was what brought the show down the most for me. Like, if we're talking like real complaints, not just trying to be reviewer complaints, that would be my biggest one for sure. Because man, just seeing Maple and Sally just adventuring in this crazy new world together, exploring, having a good time, just, I love that. That was so great. And then we just brought in people that we barely knew to pad out the guild, and it just bothered me a little bit. Like, I didn't really dislike any of the people we added, really, just, I don't know, they just felt borderline pointless. You know, because I never really got super attached to any of them. I mean, maybe that changes if you get deeper into it with the source material or whatever, but I never really felt that attached to any of them. I mean, me, I kind of liked more than any of those new additions to our guild. Like, why can't we have had me just join our guild? I know she already had her own, but, you know, that would have been nice. So, yeah, any other thoughts on the show? Just, the show really was fun, though. That was probably the best thing I say about it, is that it really was a fun show. They tried to capture a couple of people, a couple of friends going into a game together and having a great time, having fun, making the most of it. And I thought that was really great. Well done, fun to watch, really pleasant. You know, because a lot of anime are the more isekai thing where we have to fight for our lives, you know, like Sword Art Online is a kind of a big contrast to the way this is, because something like Sword Art Online, they were stuck in the game, they couldn't get out, wanting to escape was the big plot point, people died, it was sad and depressing, but this is pretty much the opposite of that, where we were just having a good time. because games are meant to be fun, you know? Crazy thought. So just seeing it like that was great, you know? And the world itself seemed to be a very fun place to adventure, to explore. Like, we had a beach area, we had caves and stuff. Like, we had secret areas that we just kind of fell into. That was also pretty cool as well. Because the game having things that are difficult to find, that's always nice. Nice little touch. And Maple and Sally themselves as characters, as individuals and together as a unit, were fantastic. Like, Maple, she was always so happy and excited and enthusiastic to do pretty much anything. She's like, why? I'm getting attacked by monsters. This is cool. You know, I get to eat this dragon. I get to gain a new skill. I get to get poison immunity. I get the machine god powers. I get to do this thing, do that thing. Like, everything she did, she always just seemed like she's having a great time, which is really infectious. And she was kind of a noob, you know, pretty amateurish. So all this kind of stuff was pretty new to her. So it was really exciting. So I really liked getting to experience that through her, you know. And that was a lot of fun. And then I didn't think it was possible. They improved it even more when they added Sally to it, because Sally knows what she's doing. And we had these friends just having a great time together. And Sally's amazing outfit, which, trust me, added a lot to it. And just character designs in general were great. Sally looked great. Maple looked great. Me looked great. The other people looked great, I'm sure, but those are the big ones. For sure. Just Sally's outfit in particular, I think, will stay with me for a while. Just whoever designed it had to have had a lot of fun designing it, because I even coincidentally stopped on a frame here at 7 minutes where we get to see Sally sitting down, and because of the way her arms and legs and everything are positioned, we actually get a pretty good view of it. Like, it's pretty intricate. We got skinny here, the little strap there, skinny here. Like, we got the Zetai Ryoiki, you know, from the, I don't know if it counts with shorts, but yeah, with the there as well. And you got the, just, I don't know, just really looked like it's well designed. I quite like it. And the fact that it's blue, my favorite color, helps a lot. But even not taking that into consideration, it's just great. So that was another big part of everything, just that. But anyway, yeah, just, like I said, once they brought in the new characters, my enthusiasm for the show definitely waned a little bit, but the best parts of the show were really good. So overall, I can say I had a very positive experience with the show overall. And they did still attempt to give us some Maple-Sally interactions, even after we expanded the guild so much. So at least that's something, you know. But nothing like the glory days for sure. Just, and Sally, I know I talked about Maple as an individual a little bit. I think I kind of forgot to talk about Sally as an individual aside from the clothes thing. And Sally was great too. Like I said before, Tachibana Hibiki from Simple Gear has been my favorite female character, like the coolest female character in anime for a while. But Sally gave her a good run for her money here. Like, she's amazingly dressed. She's very skilled, very cool. She just want to see in her fight, like as a one-woman army against a whole bunch of people, all of her cool movements and dodging and attacking and slicing and using her amazing gamer knowledge, like faking skills and stuff. There were just so many cool bits with Sally in them that I can't help but even be impressed, and it's just great. And like I said, the interaction between the two of them have always been great. Because chemistry between friends is something that's kind of hit or miss in a lot of anime, but it was definitely a hit here. Like, anytime they were interacting with each other, it was good stuff. Like, for sure. So they were the highlight of the show for me. Like, without question, they kind of carried the show. Because everything else in the show was fairly generic. Like, it really was Maple and Sally that kind of carried it, I would say. Like, the Lolly duo are great as well, but, you know, Sally and Maple were the meat of the show. Like, everything else, I think, is fairly standard, but it was them and their interactions that really made it, you know. Although Me was great as well. Me didn't get a huge amount of screen time, but Me was great as well. And Frederico was a great character as well. Like, I see glimpses of people in other guilds that I kind of maybe would have been able to accept better as joining ours, more than characters like Liz and Kuramo, who were just like random shopkeepers that we were just like, hey, we want to put people into our guild. Who do we know? Like, yeah, random shopkeeper guy or a shield dude that talks about me on the internet. I guess they can fill spots. I just never cared much about any of them. But if we had brought people that I actually started to get a little bit attached to, like me or Frederico or whatever, into the guild, I could have accepted that a bit more. It still would have bothered me a little bit because I wanted the previous dynamic to stay the same, but I would have been able to handle that a bit better than like Kuramo, who I just did not care much at all for. But, you know, it is what it is, though. Like, the show is what it is. I can't really blame the show because it's not what I wanted it to be. Like, I see people do that sometimes, and it's always a little bit insufferable, so... I'm just saying how I feel, you know? I think that's all we got to say on the show. Like I said, overall, I enjoyed the show quite a bit. And, yeah, I mean, if there's more, I'll definitely watch it. So, yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.